How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a track guide in Gran Turismo 7 for Kyoto Driving Park, the Yamagiwa reverse layout, and we'll be using the Citroen Group 4 car on medium tires with brake balance set to 0 as usual. This track might look simple at first, but the second sector is extremely technical and the end of sector 3 can easily ruin your lap if you don't get the lines right. So in this guide I'll show you the key braking points and some important tips to help you carry more speed and stay consistent through those tricky sections. This lap isn't perfect. With a bit more practice I could probably get into the low 42, so don't be afraid to practice yourself and get those lines right to get the best possible qualifying lap time for this week's daily race. We're also getting really close to 200 subscribers, guys, so if you're new here and you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like on it. Every bit of support really helps the channel grow, so thank you all. And let's jump into it, guys. This is your track guide for the Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiwa reverse layout in Group 4 cars. Starting your lap, guys, you'll carry a lot of speed, so this will be a hard braking point. Look to your left, the orange barrier, or on your right, that lamppost, those are your brake markers. Very hard braking zone all the way down to second gear, and really try to ride that curve, and as soon as you hit the middle of the apex, foot on the throttle to get the best possible exit. This next corner is a bit tricky to get right, so don't be afraid to practice. 15-meter board, that is your brake marker. Hard tap off the brakes and really try to attack that corner. Downshift to fourth gear, and as soon as you hit that apex, foot on the throttle because this is an uphill section and you really need to carry that speed. Approaching the next corner, look to your left, 15-meter board or the white line on the ground, that is your brake marker. Hard braking zone, first gear and trail brake into the apex for that extra rotation, and as soon as you get the car lined up, upshift to second gear for better traction and foot on the throttle to get the best possible exit. The next sector is a little bit tricky, guys, so I'll slow down the video for you so you can get a better understanding of it. Start to coast right about now. As soon as you hit that apex, start to trail brake into fourth gear. Try to cut this corner as much as possible, and as soon as you hit the middle of this corner, start turning right, and as soon as you hit that last apex, foot on that throttle. Don't be afraid to experiment on your coasting and on your trail braking, guys. This is very crucial because as soon as you start to understand those lines, you'll get a nice exit. No braking is necessary in this corner. At corner entry, just lift, and as soon as you see that the car rotates, foot on that throttle because you can carry a lot more speed than you think you can on this corner. Next section of corners, also a bit tricky to get right, so don't be afraid to practice as much as you can. This next sector, you can get this flat out easily if you just practice. Try to line up the car correctly. It might take you a couple of tries, but you can take this flat out or just with a small lift at the end of that apex. Last corner of the track, 15-meter board laser brake marker and trail brake into fourth gear. You can carry a lot of speed through this corner, guys. Trail brake into fourth gear, and as soon as you notice that the car is rotating, foot on that throttle to end your lap. The second sector and the third sector of this lap is very technical, guys, so don't be afraid to practice those lines and those trail brakings, and believe me, when you get those right, you'll have a nice qualifying lap time. So this is your track guide for this week's daily race. Hopefully this helped you improve your qualifying lap times for this week's daily race. If it did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.